Neal, a disappointing way to start the season. What did you make of it?
I knew what sort of game it would be when I first arrived and walked out on the pitch, but it is what it is. I expected it. I didn't expect the pitch to be how pitches normally are first game of the season. Andy Hessenthaler actually come and apologised to me for it, but we knew it was going to have to be a grind. You knew he was going to have to do the basics, he was going to have to defend well, he was going to have to win second balls and try and find the moments of quality when we could to try and win the game. And we had them chances, we had them moments, but we didn't take them. And then you get into the last minute or so of the game and you're thinking, okay, I'm already thinking in my team talk saying, look, it was tough out there on that pitch, and we've come away with a 0-0, and we've dug in and we've done the jobs that we had to do without the ball, and we just couldn't find the moment of magic on the surface. And all of a sudden, I'm giving you a different after-match talk.
What goes through your mind when you concede like that in the final minute?
People have got to do their jobs, haven't they? We work really hard on our set plays. I said to him after the Harrogate game when we conceded from one, how do you feel? And we talked about how devastated we were, and just said, that's them moments, it's in your control. And today, free header, middle of our goal, it's unacceptable. But all the good work, all the hard work, because there was loads of positives from it. It was really tough out there, I'm not going to lie, and I know everyone expects Notts County to come and roll over everyone that they come up against, but that was a proper old-fashioned grind out there, and we showed that for 91 minutes or whatever. We did it really, really well. We've let ourselves down in the last minute.
I guess teams are going to look to level the playing field in any ways that they can, and that may be longer grass on a pitch and things like that, but will stop Notts from getting the ball down and playing it. Will that be something that you just have to get used to and overcome?
I don't know. I expected this not to be great today, but we was ready for it. We knew what was going to. We talked about not overplaying. We talked about playing off of our strikers when we could, and I thought we did all of them things, all the things I asked them to do. We got them turned, we got in behind them, but where players might pull the trigger in certain situations, they couldn't. Callum Roberts was getting very, very frustrated throughout the game that he could hardly stand up and stuff like that, and I could see that frustration in him, but you just got to get on with it. There's no prima donna status. I thought we ground the game out really well. We battled, we competed, we did everything right. We had our chances, we didn't take them, and we've cost ourselves in the last minute.
What are the players feeling like in there as well? I imagine sharing the same frustration as you, or are they tearing strips off each other?
They're fuming. They're fuming with who should have been marking on the goal. They're fuming from everything, and even the build up to their corner was a calamity. So they're fuming with loads of things, but my job's to sort of get in there and assess the performances home. I'm 2 minutes away from coming to you guys and saying, that was tough out there, and we battled and we earned ourselves a good point. And all of a sudden my team talk changes. So do I then come in here now ranting and raving for that moment? Of course I'm disappointed, but 90% of the performance was what I expected.
You pleased with some of the new boys out there, the likes of Jake Reeves in the middle of the park look good?
I thought Jake was excellent. We talk about the players that are sort of ready for a game like this, and Jake was certainly one. He knows the level, because I thought it would be this sort of game. It comes into your thinking when you're picking your team.
Obviously, you've got the 5 subs at the moment, so 16 in total involved today. Are there other players that were left out today that feel that they're ready to go and ready to play, or is it still a case that some aren't quite up to match speed?
Well, they'll always feel they're ready. Players will always say they're ready, but my job and my talk before was you have to earn the right to play in the team. I want to rotate, and I rotated last season towards the end before lockdown, but everyone in the team was ready. And I'm not going to rotate because I'm just going to give people playing time. We're here to do a job, and the team that earn the right to be in the team is the ones we'll try and pick more often than not. If we get an injury, the others need to be ready, and then they need to earn their place.
How quickly do you turn your attention to the next game up, being on Wednesday against Altrincham? Because 7 or 8 games this month alone, and it shows no real sign of slowing down. It's going to be a busy season with a lot of midweeks.
Yeah, of course, and that's the thing I just said to the players there. You have to move on very quickly because you have to bounce back, keep momentum, whatever it happens to be, and you can't get too high, you can't get too low. And I know that people will be annoyed that we can't beat so-called little old Dover, but you was here at the game, you saw the pitch. It was a tough afternoon, and we had to grind out a result. And for 95% of the game, I thought we did all of them things, and if I come away 0-0, I'd have been disappointed. And all of a sudden, we've come away 1-0.
Isn't it nice to be talking about football, though? I mean, I know it ain't great to be coming away with a 1-0 defeat, but given everything and all that uncertainty, even up to a fortnight ago, isn't it nice to be talking about football?
It's great to be talking about football. It's great to get started, and it's a 46-game marathon. We've had a harsh lesson today that one moment we switched off. We got punished for it, and I'm behind Cal Roberts' shot that bends round the post. I mean, it can't get any closer. The other one then, where he could lay probably Carl Wooten or 3 others in, they're golden opportunities, and we just couldn't take them.